welcome once again, Redang Revivalers. Welcome back to the channel. Fantastic. Have a guess where I am today. Redang's gone up in the world. Look at this. So we're in Monaco, if you know where that is. It's south of France. Very flashy place to come, I must say. I've just ridden the F1 circuit through the town, which was so cool to do, so surreal to do, and I've done it on the baby there. Triumph Speedmaster does Monaco. Class. I think it's its natural home here. I think it feels quite comfortable in amongst these sort of medium-sized boats here. Anyway, all jokes aside, if you haven't caught it, I did a recent motorbike tour through the Pyrenees Mountains. I started in Bilbao, went all the way through the Spanish Pyrenees through into Andorra, and then through the French side of the Pyrenees. I enjoyed it so much, and it's so good for mental health. I'm on a journey of feeling better, recovering from various things, anxiety and a few things. So this channel was started to raise awareness for mental health. That last tour was so good, I've decided, as I'm in France, throw caution to the wind, I'm going for another one. I've got to get back to England, so I've ridden down to Monaco. I stayed in a place called Menton last night, which is just east of Monaco. A little bit cheaper than Monaco, so yeah, I stayed there last night in a hotel, very nice hotel, but within budget. Today I've ridden into Monaco this morning, and I'm going to start my tour from here. I'm going to start in Monaco, and I'm going to do it's actually a famous cycling route in the Tour de France. It's called the Route des Grands Alps. Well, this is the way I'm going to do it. Start at Monaco and you weave all the way up through the Alps up to Lake Geneva, and passing, I think it's about 16 cols, going very high. It's going to be special. It's going to be beautiful. It's a real twisty route, some pretty extreme roads, I should think, compared to the Pyrenees. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. It's going to be an amazing one, a big tour. And then after Geneva, I may hang a right and go into Switzerland and do some of the passes there. But we shall see. We'll see how tired I get. I'm going to be camping along the way. It's going to be fantastic. Pretty spectacular boats here, guys. If you've never seen them before, the super yachts. I personally prefer the sailing boats, but they're pretty impressive, these big motor yachts. I actually used to work on a couple of super yachts in the past, in a past life, so I know a little bit about them. I've been here a few times before, but this is special for the YouTube channel. Let's get going and tear it through Monaco and head up into the hills, baby. Woo! Start of another adventure. Monaco to London. Here we come out. And we're off. Woo! In amongst it with the uber rich Redang. I think we fit in pretty well on the Speedmaster. I think the Speedmaster's a bit classier Right, hey guys, just heading into this, well, through this sort of gorge. It's about an hour out the back of Monaco, so not far at all, but it feels like we're right out in the wilderness now. It's, yeah, it's suddenly, don't know if you can hear it, it's just so quiet. A few cyclists, these massive cliffs. It's gorgeous, but yeah, follow along and enjoy these sights. It's going to be a nice ride, I think. I think we're in for a treat on this one. Look at this. Incredible. Look at this guy. Good effort, mate. There's a lot of twists and turns, very tight corners. Which these corners do test the old girl, do test the Speedmaster, but she gets through okay. Guys, there's only one problem so far. I'm about 2 hours in. I can't stop stopping. It's a serious problem. This is incredible. I literally haven't seen one car in an hour, in 1 hour. I don't think I've ever had that in my life. Like 2 hours outside of Monaco. It's stunning. It's a different kettle of fish to the Pyrenees, but we'll get into that later. I've only just started. But I thought I'd show you this because we just pulled over and there's this sort of old monastery or church or something that's just beautiful. I just had to stop, so it's a bit of a trek. I've left the bike over the side. Hopefully she'll be fine. Looks like the weather is closing in quite quickly, but I had to stop here. Let's check out this church. Oh wow. Oh, out of breath. Well, and we're up. What an amazing place. It's dead quiet. There's no cars, there's no sound. This is incredible. And we've stopped off at this beautiful church or monastery, excuse me, I'm not too sure what it is, but it's stunning, perched right on top of a sort of edge of a hill jutting out with a great view. I'm not religious myself, but there's something about this spot which sort of feels like it was meant to be with my mental health and my journey to getting better and travelling. Just shows that it's worth getting out and going to these places because I'm getting such good vibes from this trip so far. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm really going to make the most of it, and I hope you guys enjoy following it. We're going to try and find some more incredible spots like this as well. So I've just come up, well, a lot further than this, down through the valley there, up this road here. So you can see where my finger's going. All the way along here. It's pretty nice. And then it gets fruity. Look at this. Full on proper hairpin turns. I think I got my foot down on one of them actually, which is not ideal. But I was going first gear corners. Yeah, I need to up the skills a bit, but they'll come. But yeah, that was hell of a ride. Right, I better get back to the bike because that weather is closing in, and I haven't even had lunch yet, so let's start pushing on. Speed up. Catch you in a bit. Guys, I've just left the spot for lunch, and one of the roads I was meant to be taking is actually, they've blocked it off because there's literally a rally stage going through that route, so it must be a good route. But take a look at some of these rally cars going past. There's some stonkers. Look at this. Doing a bit of a detour, guys, on the D2566. We'll get our way there. At least it stopped raining. Okay guys, we're just passed through some beautiful towns there. Stunning. Wasn't expecting it, to be honest, but we're getting a bit higher now. It's a beautiful pass. The sun's come out. Let's just enjoy this climb here and soak up the view. Okay guys, so the sun is coming down. We've had a bit of a boo-boo. So basically, because of the rally that happens to be happening, going on, the rally stage right on the road that I want to go on, and it does a loop. So there's one road closed, but the end of their loop is also closed as well, which is the alternative route that needs to get me to where I was going. A long-winded way around it. But anyway, so I basically had to come halfway back to Monaco, come back on myself. I'm low on fuel, don't know if you can see the fuel light there. Yeah, so I'm now heading back towards the Alps, which is a turn up for the books. Also, we get this beautiful sunset that's going to be happening fairly soon. And we're on the hunt for a fuel station. So a lot's been going on, but it has been some spectacular riding, even though it's been in the wrong direction. So it's all about the adventure, all about travelling solo and things going wrong and having to sort it out. But yeah, let's get some fuel, and then I'll pick up from there, and we'll see where we're going to stay for the night. Okay guys, so that was an interesting first day of the Route des Grands Alps. Finally found a place to stay the night, which is good news on my part. It was awesome. Started at Monaco, as you will have seen, and came up into the hills, saw that chapel, which was awesome, so good to see. That was such a good bit, actually, highlight of the day. I really enjoyed that. I was going to do my normal route, and they'd closed that road because the whole of this week, just so happens, on that road there's a rally car event. Some amazing cars, epic cars. I was riding past them all over. But yeah, so that road was closed, so I sorted it out on the sat nav and then sort of came back on myself and tried to do another road. But it just so happens that other road was closed as well because the rally was doing sort of loop like that, and this bottom quarter was closed as well, so I couldn't get up to where I wanted to go. So I got lost for about 2 hours riding around. I literally did the classic, like I looked at a car and thought, that's weird, how did that car park there? And I'd literally gone in a circle. Ridden in a whole circle, being like, oh, the roads are amazing, blah, blah, blah. I'd done it all twice, didn't realise. And then I headed to a campsite. That campsite was busy. I tried another campsite and that was busy. I mean, not unfortunately, but I'm in a little town called Leven. Beautiful little spot. Unfortunately not very far from Monaco. For a whole day's riding, I've made it about 50 miles to 100 miles from Monaco, which is quite funny, I think. But yeah, unfortunately I'm not camping tonight, but I'm in a lovely hotel. The bike's tucked up outside, nice and safe. I've got some charging points and Wi-Fi, so a bit of luxury tonight, but I really want to start camping tomorrow. I want to get that route right. But hey, it's all part of the journey, as they say. It was a bit testing at times. It got the nerves twitching a little bit. But it's good. It's part of the journey. So I'll show you around my humble abode for the night. So here's the room for the evening. Here are the digs. Excuse the mess. I've got everything just piled out. You can see how much stuff it takes to go on a trip like this. I mean, this is pretty light as well. I could have done a lot more, but obviously I've got all of the filming gear, which is a surprising amount of stuff. All the camping gear in here, plus a few extras. Motorbike clothes, toiletries, etc. And then, yeah, this is the digs. One thing, I'm not entirely sure how much sleep I'm going to get tonight. If I just open this door, I've got a lovely balcony out here, which is nice, but I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like someone's having a sort of Mexican wedding next door. Yeah, good tunes, but I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get. They're having a good time anyway. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today. It was certainly fun for me. It was an adventure. Peace, stay happy, mental health awareness, enjoy life. See you in the morning, team, for day 2 of the Route des Grands Alps tour, heading up to Lake Geneva.